And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
This is one we've all been looking forward to. Two heavy hitters squaring off.
The talent level on display in this league is phenomenal, and that's certainly the case here tonight.
Great players, great coaching. This is a stress test where they see just what they're made of. Great prep for the playoffs where these two can meet again.
Now here's Hartley. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Smith with it. Picked up by Mabry. Pass to Carlton. Collier up top. Now Williams. Up and in on the layup.
No fear. Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Outside Mabry. Outside Charles. From downtown. It's hauled in by Williams.
All into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
And it's Kayla McBride with the foul. That is her first foul of the game. And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. Outside Mabry. Back to Hartley. 5 on the clock. Screen by Charles. Rena Mabry for 3. And again, Connecticut no good. Pass to Carlton. Smith outside. Now McBride. Carlton. Mabry covering. Carlton gets the bucket.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
The Sun on offense. Looking for their first bucket of the game. Here's Mabry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Right, look at the numbers from Marina Mabry. Just a consistent score.
Since her rookie year, it's double figures every year. And yes, we know Marina can shoot it, but there's more to the game of Mabry. She's added other elements.
That one's off.
After 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, 1 losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
Collier faked in off the glass.
A do-it-all player. I mean, inside, outside. Collier can score from anywhere on the floor.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the basket by Mabry.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Number 47, first personal foul, first team foul. Checking in from Minnesota, number 15, Jessica Shepard.
Smith outside. Shepard. That one drops for her.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Mabry. Hartley, McBride covering. to the inside. Here's Charles. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Back to McBride. Smith outside. Takes the three. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
A big part of Smith's value, Atlanta can hit threes and space the floor as a big.
Now Mabry. From 15 feet away. And again, it's Connecticut.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
The Lynx leading. Collier left side. And a kick out to McBride. Back to Collier. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Morrow.
Mabry. Charles.
She's guarded by Shepard.
The 11-footer. And that one drops.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Now here's Shepard. Guarded by Charles. Now here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 5. Clock at 6. The three-pointer, no good. Right outside. Now here's Williams. She's guarded by Hartley. Pass to Collier. Makes it off the glass.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lynx ahead, leading by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Pulls up. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Pass to Edwards. Over Shepard. And it's in off the backboard. And here are the Lynx now. 6-point lead. Right outside. Six on the shot clock.
Back to Carrington.
Lets the three fly. McBride misses.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is.
Here's Heidemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's Carrington. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now here's Allen. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
Harrington outside. Pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota the rebound. To the middle. There's the steal. And the Sun pushing it up now. Rivers. McBride covering. And there's the 3-second violation.
He's not doing them any favors, making no kind of error.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Shepard. Here's Williams. Now McBride. Robbed. Now Hartley. And here's Charles. Back to Hartley. Clock at 4. The 3. And Carlton pulls it down. Outside Williams. Shepard the screen. Collier. Inside. Shepard, good.
Well, this recent era of WNBA hoops has been one defined by super teams.
Yeah, and those super teams generated an enormous amount of interest, which has really helped push the league forward.
And look, I think expansion is going to spread out some of that talent, which means we might be entering a new era, one that's characterized by parity.
Now here's Collier. 6 points for her. Shepard tips it back in.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Out to the right wing. Charles, covered by Collier. To the paint, and stolen by Collier. Down low, Shepard. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Always looking for holes in the defense. It's McBride's recognition that allows her to slice up any defensive scheme.
Now here's Hartley. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Charles. Off target with the 3.
Carlton with it.
Working on Charles. Pass to Shepard. Now here's McBride. Here's Collier. Covered by Charles. Lets it go from the wing.
Collier can't get it to go.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Hartley outside. Pass to Charles. Can't get it to fall. And that concludes the first half. The Lynx on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
You look at Shepherd, what a contribution.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. What we talk about being efficient on offense.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
Now here's Carlton.
They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Pass to Morrow.
Now here's Mabry. That three off the mark.
Look at this Sun roster. There are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Renee Carrington, Brianna Jones, three players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun. A natural scorer, Williams has a bunch of dribble moves she can unleash.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Mabry. Charles, covered by Smith. Shot from the top of the key.
And it's Collier with the rebound.
Great look, disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
Now McBride. She's guarded by Hartley.
Carlton on the wing.
From 18 feet away. Not going to go that time. The Sun on offense. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And here's Mabry. He has 5. And the foul called on Collier. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Charles the screen. 6 to shoot. Steps back.
Flat out effort defensively from Williams, an extremely hard worker on both ends of the floor.
Intercepted. And here they come. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Quick hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Now here's McBride. And the basket is good.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Mabry with it. Carlton defending.
Pass to Charles. Over Smith. A nice shot by Charles.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Williams.
Morrow with the rebound.
And here the Sun. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Mabry. Charles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartley. And the wing jumper offline.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Smith. And here's McBride. Mabry covering. Pass to Carlton.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carlton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carlton over 44% from deep in 2024.
Timeout called the Sun.
teams changing it up here. To Hartley. Here's Edwards. Mabry. Edwards with the screen. And again, no good by Connecticut. Collier. Mabry covering. Back to Smith. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
Well, we see Smith scored all over the floor, but she's most effective around the rim.
Hartley, left side. Pass to Mabry. Now Hartley. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Williams. Hartley's shot is off.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Shepard with it. She's got 8. Smith. She's covered by Edwards. Shot from the wing. Outside Williams. Shepard the screen. There's the triple. Courtney Williams, and that's good. Now here's Mabry. Defense is right there. Hartley outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. That shot off. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lynx ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as the 4th quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
Well, you know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things, makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
Now here's Carlton.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Heidemann. Misses the 3, and she used the pump fake well there, but, you know, couldn't capitalize. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Carrington. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Outside Edwards. Allen. Pass to Charles. Three-pointer. Here's Edwards. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Outside Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Edwards. Here's Charles. No good that time.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Carlton. Good D by Tina Charles.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
A shot by Nelson Adota, no good. Carlton on the wing.
Beyond the arc.
They grab their own miss.
And so here's Connecticut. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Rivers. And again, no good by Connecticut. 2 points. That one goes in.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Williams. Takes it out to Collier. Out of bounds. It'll be Sun ball.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
The Sun on offense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Collier. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Shepard can't get it to go.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Pass to Charles. Over Shepard. Charles no good.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Now Shepard. Now here's McBride. She's guarded by Hartley. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the drought. And Smith lays it in.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Mabry misses.
So the Lynx now. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Collier. And she drops in the layup off glass.
With fancy handles and the confidence to create, Nafisa Collier is exceptional offensively.
Pass to Charles. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game, and she's hoisted up 11 so far.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, needs to do even more.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
Now here's Allen. Outside Edwards. Shepard pulls it in. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Taylor. Back to Carrington. Off the mark there with the three. And stolen by Shepard. So we see the Lynx taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.